Welcome to While You Were Pooping. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest archival blunders in history, the time NASA accidentally erased the original moon landing tapes. You'd think the first ever footage of humans walking on the moon would be kept under the tightest security, but somehow, the tapes were lost, reused, or recorded over. How did this happen? Let's break it down.
While you were pooping, yeah. While you were pooping, while you were pooping, yeah. While you were pooping.
On July 20th, 1969, the world watched as Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin stepped onto the moon. But what people saw on their TVs wasn't actually the original footage. It was a lower quality broadcast. The clearest video of the Apollo 11 moonwalk was transmitted from cameras on the lunar module to tracking stations in Australia. There, it was recorded onto special magnetic tapes. These tapes contain the highest resolution footage of the landing ever captured. Fast forward to the early 2000s, and NASA began searching for these original recordings. The problem? They were gone. After an extensive internal investigation, NASA concluded in 2006 that the tapes were most likely erased and reused in the 1980s. Why? Because NASA, like many organizations at the time, was facing a shortage of magnetic tape and needed to recycle old recordings. The most historic footage in space exploration history was lost because NASA needed extra storage space. Thankfully, all was not lost. Since the blurry footage most people saw in 1969 came from TV stations recording their own broadcasts, NASA partnered with Hollywood film experts to restore and enhance surviving footage from the TV broadcasts and secondary sources. While it wasn't the original high-resolution recording, the restoration process helped bring new clarity to the moonwalk footage we have today. So, while the best footage of the Apollo 11 landing may be lost forever, the event itself remains one of the greatest achievements in human history, just with a little more static than we would have liked. That's all for today's episode. Join us during your next poo when we drop another nugget or two for your enjoyment. And when your friends ask, "How do you know that?" just let them know you learned it while you were pooping.
Yeah. While you were pooping, while you were pooping.